Last year, I was in the gym working out, morning routine. As I go to pick up the weights, my phone starts going off. And I look, it's my father, and then my first thought is my dad never calls me at this time. And so I drop the weights, I pick up the phone, and I say, "Hey, Dad, you good?" All he says is, "Son, can you please answer this on FaceTime?" The way he said it, I knew something was wrong, and a lot of worry and doubt started creeping in my head. And as I answered the phone on FaceTime, on the other side was my aunt holding the phone up, and it was my grandpa laying on his deathbed, taking his last breath. In that moment, I realized what was going on. And it's one of those things that you know it's coming, you just don't know when it's coming. Doctors declared him dead. I looked at my watch, 9:23 a.m., converted that to Japan time, 11:23 p.m. I got that engraved right here. And it's just a constant reminder that life's not fair. You gotta accept that. Life's not fair. For me to have to watch this perfect man in my eyes die through a video call got me messed up. Got me really messed up. But then I remembered that I promised myself that I was gonna try my hardest to follow God's plan and not my plan. And when I did that, I realized that His plans were never to harm me, it was always to prosper me. And when I accepted that, I learned that I will never be a victim to life. When you place your identity into something that's a lot deeper than yourself, you never become a victim to life. The next week, we had to fly to Japan right away to bury him. And as we cremate his body, my family is in the waiting room, waiting for his body to be cremated. As we're in the waiting room, people started speaking up. My dad went on to say, "Man, he was the hardest working man I've ever met in my life." My mom goes on to say, "He was the most loving man I've ever met in my life." I find the courage to speak up, and I say, I'll never forget when I was a kid, we would always go to Japan every summer, and he would always make me and my brother soup. But what was special about it was he would always let me pick the ingredients the night before, and it was just this special bond that we had. It's a memory that I'll cherish for the rest of my life until the day I die. But why I tell you all of this is because aside from that, my grandpa was a construction worker, and he was a World War II veteran. But we never once mentioned that. We didn't talk about what he did, we talked about who he was. As a state champ, it's not necessarily about what you do, it's more about who you are in the process of what you do. It's not about being a state champ, it's more about who you are as a state champ. I'm here to tell you, one day, our athletic careers are going to come to an end, unfortunately. That chapter is going to come to an end. But what never ends is the title of the book, and the title of the book is Who You Are.